Alrighty, hello, my name is Jordy Daniel, and I'm going to be discussing my digital leadership from the past, present, and hopefully future. Some of the things I use to evaluate how I use technology and how it kind of works in my life and in my profession. I use the ISTE standards as well as the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Teaching. Now, ISTE kind of helped me put in perspective how I am as an educator with technology, and the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education really helped me see and evaluate myself as an early technologist to an advanced user. And so that kind of helped me put things into perspective. So going back to evaluating myself, I started first with my past, being the kind of helpful, elementary, middle school, high school student, getting involved with National Honor Technical Society. I noticed that I had a really good passion for it. I found it interesting, and it helped me really start to problem solve and really like the idea of technology as it gave me another voice in a different medium. Having a huge passion in education, I realized that I really want to use technology. And so as a student teacher, I saw that, I supported my mentor teacher in technology. I kind of gave her ideas and bounced feedback and other types of communication about technology so that I could use it in the classroom and kind of test it out and get my feet wet with it. And it turns out that it was really an interesting process, not just for me, but for her also, not being comfortable using technology. Seeing my digital leadership, play out in that classroom as a student teacher, I really took it to the role when I became a teacher. Starting my second year this year, I could really see how I went from a surface level technology use to a very equitable application of technology. Not just using technology just to make my grading easier, but taking it into essence that I can see student learning and student progress with technology. I got a better understanding of how to use it in the classroom in a genuine sense. Going back to my standards, I really saw how I was able to just go from the surface level of plugging in answers to getting students to give me explanations, give me video feedback, drawing feedback, audio feedback. I saw how my teaching correlated with the standards because the more I got in depth with technology, I was able to see a lot more progress with my students. And the ISTE standards really helped me to see that. I feel that when I dwell with a lot of this digital learning, my digital leading took place when other teachers would come to me for support. Being a young teacher, I felt that, I had a voice and I had an opportunity to share something with others that, even after years of service as an educator, they weren't really comfortable or familiar with. So thinking about it in the future, I could really see myself sharing this with others. Going to my ISTE standards again with the fourth and fifth being, professional growth, I could see that I could make technology something that educators want to approach rather than fear. Being able to find that middle ground as an educator rather than a technologist without that much experience of how it incorporates and dwells in the classroom. I feel that I could really make it accessible to teachers and students to the point where the teachers don't fear it and they put it into place effectively, and students don't just use it as a means of, rather than another means of assessment or another means of, blindly testing, but rather than digging into their brain and really taking that critical thinking and in-depth knowledge and helping them to share that out in a much easier and a much more balanced playing field. I think about career paths, starting with a math education specialist, being able to take my math curriculum knowledge and really put it in the classroom and really give teachers a chance to use technology in math. But I also love the idea of cross-curriculum technology, going as a coordinator or even a consultant for teachers and campuses, whether it's a campus level or a district level position. I feel that I could take my knowledge and my expertise and social abilities with technology and make it accessible for teachers as well as students. And my end goal is to really, it's for kids to learn and succeed. And when I see technology's true beauty and true perspective, I feel that I can help that student and teacher gap any type of confusion or misunderstanding and get a better voice for student learning. And, seeing my resources on there as well, I just really want to see myself grow as a digital leader and even myself in digital learning. Thank you.